subscribe to my channel and then click on that bell notification so you're notified every time I post another video. I'm also very excited to let you know that I have a brand new ebook available for you for only $9.99, less than you would spend at the McDonald's. And in this ebook, we are talking about hair growth hack number 1, because everyone has all of these different hair growth hacks that will make your hair grow fast, but bottom line, you need to know the basics. So this ebook is going to give you the basics, you knowing your porosity, how to figure out what your porosity is, and explaining the inner follicle of your hair so you can get a better understanding of why you need not block your follicles and cover your scalps with heavy butters. But in this video, we are going to look at a takedown of a weave that's been in, or sew-in, install, whatever you want to call it, that's been in for about 4.5 months. Okay, so I know you think that you can go 3 months without washing your hair, or 4 months without washing your hair, and it will be a protective style, but the truth of the matter is you could be doing way more harm than good, because there's this thing, seborrheic dermatitis. Seborrheic dermatitis is not the same as dandruff, even though they are equally confused all the time because they have a lot of the same properties and side effects. Now, this is the thing. Most of us cause both of these conditions ourselves because the natural hair community has you guys believing that you are supposed to pack the scalp full of oils and butters because your scalp doesn't produce its own oils, and that cannot be further from the truth. Your scalp produces its own yeast. Your body actually produces a form of yeast. So you know how they tell you that as a black woman, your scalp doesn't produce its own oil? Well, that's not true, because this yeast is present on the scalp to eat away at the excess oil that your scalp is producing within the hair's follicle. And as it's doing that, it also leaves behind oleic acid. And oleic acid, if it's left on the scalp, it produces so many negative things within the hair follicle. And combined with excess oil, excess sebum in the scalp, and that excess yeast, there's so many different types of bacterial infections that take place because you're not cleansing the follicle properly. I need you to think about it the same way as you think about your face, because when you really look in the mirror, if you were to look in the mirror right now, there is no difference. There's no space. There's not even a half of an inch of space between the skin on your face and the skin on your scalp. So let me ask you a question. If you say, okay, I'm not going to wash my hair for 3 months, what would happen to your face, the skin on your face, if you were to take shea butter and put a layer of shea butter on your face every single day for 3 months, and the only type of thing that you did to wash your face was maybe take some rose water and spritz it and then dab it with a towel, or maybe take some conditioner and like go across the face? What would your skin be like at the end of 3 months? You would have pus-filled bumps all over the face. Well, guess what? That is happening on the scalp too, but it's happening on an internal level, so you can't see. The face's natural reaction, the skin's natural reaction, is to give you a pus-filled bump on the surface of the skin, whereas on the scalp, the reaction is internal. And the side effect that you're getting is itching and burning of the scalp, flaking of the scalp, excess shedding. And you are also noticing that your hair is not growing at all, redness of the scalp, different things like that. These are all side effects. You are not supposed to pack the scalp full of heavy butters and heavy oils. There are thousands of oils that we know of. There's so many different parts of the earth that we haven't touched. But just of the oils and butters that we know of, there are so many. But guess what? They're broken down into different categories. You have retention oils that are meant for the hair shaft to help you retain length and keep the ends from splitting. And then you have oils that are meant to stimulate hair growth. And this is the difference. Those oils that are only meant for the hair shaft have larger particles. So when these oils go on the scalp, they clog the pores. They clog the hair follicles, cutting off the oxygen flow and all of those other things that we talked about previously. Whereas if you use oils with smaller particles, those oils do not block the hair follicle. They go within because the particles are small enough to get within the hair follicle and do their job without blocking the follicle. Okay, so these are things that you guys need to pay attention to. Understand that most of this information is recycled. People go and they see, oh, castor oil is good, so everybody's hopping on the castor oil challenge. But castor oil should only go on your ends. Under an electron microscope, castor oil looks like a puddle within the hair follicle. Because yes, it has so many amazing benefits, but it is not something that should be applied to the scalp regularly at all. If you're going to use castor oil for its benefits on the scalp, you are to use it as something that you do before you wash your hair. It's like a hot oil treatment. You can put it on the scalp, sit under a dryer, depending on your porosity, and then you're going to wash it out. You're going to do a scalp scrub immediately after you use a oil with a very large particle structure. That's something that you really have to keep in mind, you guys. And I'm not trying to knock anybody or steal anybody's jazz or anybody's hip hop or nothing. I just need you guys to understand that a protective style is no longer a protective style when it gets to this point. I love my clients to pieces. I told her the same exact thing, okay? It's no longer a protective style. At this point, we need protection from this style. And I'm not trying to be rude, you guys, but I really need you to know. I know that, okay, if it's a weave or something like that, it's more expensive, but that's because of the time and the know-how it takes for the person that's doing it. But it does not change your hair growth cycle. It does not change your body. You still cannot leave it on that long. And I would tell my clients all the time, I did consultations before all of my sew-ins, and I would tell people, if you are not really able to make a financial commitment to getting a sew-in and taking it out within a timely manner, I don't think it's a good idea. And I ended up taking closures and frontals off of my menu as a stylist when I was standing behind a chair, because I got so tired of going back and forth with women so they could understand how much they were hurting themselves by keeping weaves on their hair for 5 and 6 months at a time. Because what happens is I would have so many clients, they were coming to me for years at a time, and I would always try to stress to them, like, come on, let's take a break with these sew-ins, but they never wanted to go like 3-4 years getting a new weave every 3 months with no breaks in between. This is why most women cannot hold on to length or get any type of length, period. Don't get mad at me, you guys. I'm just speaking real so we can make better choices. So don't be mad, okay? You promise? Comment below. Are you mad? Don't be mad, okay? Promise.
Here we go, I put this miserable song on repeat, 'cause you seem to forget how much you are hurting me. Do what's right, you say you will, but then you don't. You just don't. You don't care, 'cause you don't take me seriously. What's there to repair if you don't wanna talk to me? Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. So you thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. Yeah, yeah. So you thought I would let this slip. No, that's right. Your words don't mean a thing to me. Sleepless night. Your love has left us incomplete. Thinking that your promises will fit so loud. No, that's right. So I'm putting you on a lifetime sentence, and you'll no longer feel my presence. So you thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. Cause I don't. So you thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. Oh no. So you thought I would let this slip. So I'm putting you on a lifetime sentence, and now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. Never feel. So you thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. Thought you knew me so much better.
Really quick sidebar, I just want you to know that before this video was edited, I remember edited, that's not okay. This video was originally about an hour and 15 minutes long, so please know that just because you're watching this video in 30 minutes does not mean this video only took me 30 minutes to record. And as you notice, the quality is not as good as my newer videos because this video is about a year old. I am showing you guys videos of clients that have examples of things that I'm talking about as we move on in the module, so you'll know that I'm not just talking out of the side of my neck. I've been doing this for 14 years, guys. So people like to ask for like, oh, where are your sources? Understand that if a scientist goes and studies something, he's studying somebody else for maybe a couple of months, maybe even a year. Well, I've had hands-on study for the last 14 years, and not just a cosmetology degree, but other certifications that, so yeah. Plus, you guys can go and Google every last thing that I'm saying. Google it, go study for yourself. The information's there. I'm just telling you where to go and look, but I'm not your science teacher. I'm just telling you some stuff, just like other people telling you stuff. Okay, last thing, not really last thing, I need you to know that this shampoo was not quick. Okay, like I said, this video was an hour and some change long, but you're just getting a little piece of this. She got a deep exfoliating treatment on her scalp and a whole lot of shampoos and a lot of other things. Okay, you're only seeing bits and pieces for all of the shampoo police of America in the city. Okay.
you. I don't want you to have anyone. And if you don't want me, there's something wrong with them, right? Maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception? Feel like I wanna do something wrong now. Packing all your belongings. Say you wanna take some time, but if you say we'll meet again, why'd you have to take everything now? Baby, are you lying? Have you met someone? Tell me now. I better start crying, make them feel bad before we leave town. 10, 9, counting down, putting on a smile. 8, 7, 6, 5. You say goodbye, lock the door for 3, 2, 1, and then I lose it. I'm delusional, delusional, you say, and then I lose it. I'm delusional, delusional, you say. Why hasn't he called me back? It's been 3 days. Stalking his Instagram, saying he's in a phase. So now you're telling everyone that we're drifting apart. Now I know that it was you who made me feel so messed up. Hanging out with new females, cute, but are they even real, man? Jealousy, I think it's jealousy, but hell with it, still like a melody. Or maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception? Feel like I wanna do something wrong now. 10, 9, counting down, putting on a smile. 8, 7, 6, 5. You say goodbye, lock the door for 3, 2, 1, and then I lose it. I'm delusional, delusional, you say, and then I lose it. Yeah, I'm delusional, delusional, you say, and then I lose it. I'm delusional, delusional, you say, and then I lose it. I can see you looking at me. Yeah, my eyes are open wide. So you want me to set you free? Take a walk with me outside. Tell me everything about you. Yeah, 'cause I really wanna know. You can ride with me forever. Yeah, anywhere you wanna go. Night is over the park and a few bright stars. I give you the moon and my all is yours. Don't hesitate, just give me your all. Just give me your all. So let's fly into a dream I won't deny. I'm so in love, let's go for gold. Let's go for gold. If before. Now we finally found our way. And love is stronger than anything. We will make our own way. Night is over the park and a few bright stars. I give you the moon and my all is yours. Don't hesitate, just give me your all. Just give me your all. So let's fly into a dream I won't deny. I'm so in love, let's go for gold. Yeah, yeah, let's go for gold. So let's fly into a dream I won't deny. I'm so in love, let's go for gold. Yeah, let's go for gold. Yeah. I finally stopped running now. With you I found my peace somehow. Let go of every thought that was holding me back. Yeah, I'm in love with you in every way. That joy you give me every day makes me forget that I was troubled before. Don't know if I'm dreaming, I'm slipping away. I hear your sweet voice, then I see your face. I never knew you could love someone like me. You climbed my tower and you set me free. I never know felt like this before. I never know felt the love like this. I never know felt like this before. I never know felt the love like this. I know I can be safe with you. You want me now, I know you do. I know you're being patient and I love you for that. You showed me how to dare to love. So tell me what you're thinking of. Cause I won't be afraid, not holding anything back. Don't know if I'm dreaming, I'm slipping away. I hear your sweet voice, then I see your face. I never knew you could love someone like me. You climbed my tower and you set me free. I never know felt like this before. I never know felt the love like this. I never know felt like this before. I
All right, hey now, Sugarfoot, listen. If you didn't sit around this whole time up in the right now, that means we go together. So first of all, I need you to have already subscribed to my channel because it doesn't make sense. At this point, your spirit is telling you that it wants to be subscribed to my channel because why else would you be here? It's only one or two things. Either your spirit loves me or you're a hater. And even if you're a hater, your spirit loves me too. You just fighting it. Stop fighting it and subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you're notified every time I post a video. Shaboom, shablam. So listen, this is the thing. I'm saying this because I really do not want you guys to get upset with me. And even if you do, oh well, you will hear my voice in your head whenever you like, you know what, I'ma just let this somewhere last for about another 3 weeks. Did you hear that lip pop? Stop doing that. That is dusty. Do you go 3-4 months without washing your belly button? Do you go 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 months without cleaning the crust from the corners of your eyes? No, you do not. So stop making your hair follicles go through that. It is ridiculous. And then after you do that, then you had the nerve not to want to trim. This is not one of my clients that didn't want to trim. She's a sweetie. She went ahead and got the trim. But remember, your protective style is not a protective style if the ends were not protected or if it was in way too long, because instead of you getting really, really good hair growth with a lot of density from root to end, you end up getting, hair growth, but the ends are very, very see-through. So we can't do that because you are growing hair with the protective style in, but even though the hair is growing, the ends that you already have are breaking. So there needs to be a balance between the two. Okay, don't be mad at me because you want a big, thick ponytail, right? But if you keep on, little sucker, Jack, listen, this is the type of ponytail that you gonna have. When I say bald headed skittle diddle with no hair in the middle, that's how that ponytail look. Like that. There's no hair in the middle, so that little ponytail is made up of the hair that's in the front and the back and on the sides. That's a skittle diddle with no hair in the middle. That bald spot, that's who you gonna be. You better stop keeping your weaves in until the Lord come back. You better stop it, waiting for the ancestors to come and get us again. Y'all got your weaves in this much time. No, yes, I'm ending it like this because if you stuck around this long, that means we friends and we family, okay? We friends and we family. Go ahead, subscribe, comment below, like the video, and take that damn weave out your head if it's been in there longer than a month and a half. What's wrong with y'all? Love yourself. You're not loving yourself. Not enough. I love you. Take it out. The hell.